The deep ocean beneath our feet holds more mysteries than the surface of Mars. While humans have mapped distant planets, over 80% of our own ocean remains unexplored and unseen. But that's changing rapidly, thanks to an army of robotic explorers venturing into the crushing depths where no human could survive. These mechanical pioneers are uncovering secrets that challenge everything we thought we knew about life on Earth. From creatures that glow like living fireworks to ancient cities swallowed by the sea, the discoveries being made right now are nothing short of extraordinary. The first major revelation came when researchers deployed specialized cameras into the perpetual darkness below. What they found was a light show that would put any fireworks display to shame. Between 80 and 90% of deep-sea creatures produce their own light through a process called bioluminescence. That's right, 9 out of 10 animals living in the deep ocean can glow. Scientists using remotely operated vehicles discovered that these creatures don't just light up randomly. They're having conversations in a language we're only beginning to understand. Some flash warnings to predators, essentially saying, "Don't eat me or you'll regret it." Others use bioluminescence as a burglar alarm, creating bright displays that attract bigger predators to attack their attackers. The vampire squid takes this to an extreme level, releasing clouds of glowing mucus from its crimson body to confuse anything trying to make it dinner. Perhaps the most cunning use of light belongs to the dragonfish. This predator evolved something truly remarkable: the ability to produce and see red light. Since most deep-sea creatures can only perceive blue and green wavelengths, the dragonfish essentially has night vision goggles that let it hunt invisible to its prey. Meanwhile, the cookie-cutter shark uses its glowing stomach like an invisibility cloak, matching the light from above to hide its shadow. But it leaves a dark patch on its throat that looks like a small fish, luring larger predators close enough to take a vicious bite. The second breakthrough discovery happened when a team developed an electronic jellyfish equipped with blue lights that mimic the distress signals of real jellyfish. When they deployed this robotic lure in the Gulf of Mexico, something incredible appeared just 86 seconds after it started flashing. A giant squid, roughly 2 meters long and never before documented by science, emerged from the darkness. This proved that traditional bright cameras and loud submersibles had been scaring away the very creatures scientists wanted to study for decades. Building on this success, researchers recently captured the first ever footage of a colossal squid in its natural habitat. For 100 years since its discovery in 1925, these massive creatures had only been found in the stomachs of whales and seabirds. The colossal squid can grow up to 23 feet long and weigh over 1,100 pounds, making it the heaviest invertebrate on the planet. The juvenile, filmed near the South Sandwich Islands in March 2025, was just 1 foot long but perfectly transparent, like a living glass sculpture. Scientists realize these squids possess enormous eyes with built-in headlights called photophores, giving them the ability to detect approaching robots long before cameras can see them. That's why they've remained hidden for so long. The third ocean secret involves entire ecosystems thriving in places scientists thought were barren. When researchers sent a robot down 1,300 meters into the Pacific Ocean near Papua New Guinea, they discovered something exceptional. Hot hydrothermal vents and cold methane seeps existed side by side, just centimeters apart, a combination never described before in scientific literature. The Karamduzel field, as it's now called, was so densely populated with mussels, tube worms, shrimp and sea cucumbers that researchers couldn't see a single patch of exposed rock. Many of these species are suspected to be entirely new to science. Similar discoveries unfolded off the Chilean coast when robots explored nearly 20 methane seeps and 4 previously unexplored submarine canyon systems. The rocky canyon walls provided structures for habitat-building animals like glass sponges and deep-sea corals, which in turn supported ecosystems ranging from tiny bristle stars to octopuses. Scientists found that methane seeps in this region were pervasive along the coast, serving as hubs for biodiversity and elemental cycling on a vast scale. Each seep environment was dramatically different from the next, with some in shallow rocky outcrops and others in deep sediment-laden waters. The fourth revelation centers on the sheer number of new species being discovered. Researchers now identify approximately 2,000 new ocean species every single year, and that rate is accelerating. During a single expedition to seamounts off Chile in early 2024, an international team potentially discovered over 100 never-before-seen species. These underwater mountains, formed by volcanic activity, host distinct ecosystems with thriving coral reefs and sponge gardens. Scientists found forests of ancient corals, sea urchins with cactus-like spikes, and creatures so bizarre they look like they escaped from a fantasy novel. In the Mar del Plata Canyon off Argentina, robots descended nearly twice as deep as the Grand Canyon to discover what researchers described as a deep-sea wonderland. There were see-through glass squids with horn-like arms, pale pink lobsters moving in tight packs, and a king crab carrying 100 hitchhiking barnacles on its back. A mother octopus clutched her eggs protectively while sheltering behind pink and orange corals. 3 new species of snailfish were identified in Monterey Canyon at depths of over 3,000 meters, cute pink creatures with big eyes and tadpole-shaped bodies covered in bumps. The 5th secret takes us back in time. Underwater robots equipped with sonar, 3-dimensional scanning, and advanced cameras are revealing ancient civilizations that have been hidden beneath the waves for thousands of years. The sunken Egyptian city of Thonis Heraklion, founded between the 12th and 8th century BC, was rediscovered after lying buried under sand and sea for over 1,200 years. Robotic explorers found pristine statues, a sphinx, massive red granite columns, and palace foundations. Over 20,000 objects have been recovered from this underwater time capsule, including a 2,000-year-old stone figurine of Cleopatra depicted as the goddess Isis. Off the coast of Greece, robots mapped Pavlopetri, a 5,000-year-old city that sank around 1000 BC. The layout resembles modern cities with well-designed roads, houses, gardens, temples, and complex water management systems. The entire city covers at least 80,000 square meters with a vast open plaza at its center. Because no other settlements were built on top of it, Pavlopetri offers an unprecedented window into Bronze Age Mediterranean life. The 6th discovery involves the technological revolution happening right now. Autonomous underwater vehicles equipped with artificial intelligence can dive beyond 6,000 feet, far deeper than any human could survive. These robots use 6,000 lumen LED arrays to illuminate the eternal darkness and AI vision lock systems to track subjects against powerful currents. Some machines can stay on the seafloor for up to 6 months at a time, continuously monitoring and gathering data. The global underwater drone market exploded from $5.1 billion in 2024 to a projected $16.7 billion by 2034. The 7th secret is about survival in impossible conditions. Deep-sea robots revealed how creatures withstand pressures almost 600 times greater than at sea level. At depths where the pressure would instantly crush a human, life not only exists, but thrives. Researchers discovered that deep-sea animals have evolved without rigid structures, instead using flexible bodies and specialized proteins that function under extreme pressure. Some creatures are so adapted to the deep that bringing them to the surface causes their bodies to expand and fail. The 8th revelation comes from the discovery of unique geological formations that may hold clues about early life on Earth. The Lost City hydrothermal field in the North Atlantic Ocean features tall carbonate chimneys over 120,000 years old. These structures formed where seawater interacts with mantle-derived fluids, creating an environment that supports unique microbial life. Scientists believe studying these formations could provide insights into how life originated on our planet billions of years ago. The 9th ocean secret involves the role of the deep sea in regulating Earth's climate. Robots equipped with specialized sensors discovered that deep ocean sediments act like a planetary thermostat, storing massive amounts of carbon that would otherwise warm the atmosphere. The creatures living in these depths play crucial roles in carbon cycling, moving nutrients between ocean layers through their daily vertical migrations. Some organisms travel thousands of meters up and down each night, participating in what scientists call the largest migration on the planet. The 10th, and perhaps most urgent discovery, is how fragile these ecosystems truly are. Underwater robots documented pristine coral gardens, only to return years later and find them transformed into rubble by deep-sea trawling. The same technology revealing these wonders also enables their destruction through deep-sea mining operations. Mining vehicles crush and remove seafloor sediments and polymetallic nodules, obliterating habitats that took thousands of years to develop. Many species being discovered today may vanish before scientists even finish describing them. These robotic explorers have shown us that the deep ocean isn't a barren wasteland, but a thriving frontier teeming with life we're only beginning to comprehend. Every dive reveals creatures that challenge our understanding of biology, ecosystems that rewrite the rules of survival, and archaeological treasures that reshape human history. The discoveries being made right now matter because they connect to everything from potential medical breakthroughs to understanding climate change. As these robots venture deeper and technology advances further, one thing becomes clear. The greatest unexplored territory on Earth isn't in outer space, it's right here beneath the waves, waiting to reveal secrets that could change everything we think we know about life itself.